YouTube, it is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Channel. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk all things going live and having confidence, ease and confidence with this process. As you're talking to your audience, you want to make sure you are creating a brand that they will recognize and support. And a lot of it starts with you in terms of how confident you are with being live. So we are going to talk all things. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will get started in a second, friends. I'm sitting on my screen, so as you guys know I do that, and make sure we can go live. And I am getting us ready to go, friends. And let me know if you have any questions. And feel free to comment, like the live, as well as engage. I appreciate you all that are here. Let's see. Let's look at this one. And then pull up a new one. Hello, friends. I'll make sure all are here. Thank you so much for joining the live. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you all who are here. We're about to get started in just a second. Feel free to put a comment in the chat if you are new to the live. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Michelle. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. How's everything going? He said, hey there, friend. How is it going? How's the weather? Everything better now? Has it gotten a little bit better for you? Let me know how's things going. Yeah. Thank you so much, Michelle. Yes, so yeah, definitely like the live. We'll probably have our friends join in bulk in a second. You know, those are my other two channels. All is well, the rain is coming down and coming and going. Yes. Similar here. It rained on again off again earlier today, so we've gotten some of that weather system has passed along our way as well. So it is definitely a downpour. Thunderstorms. We're getting thunderstorms that'll come through. It stopped actually a little while ago, so it's not raining as bad now. My client's not feeling well, so he is wanting. Oh, he said I need to cuddle. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for coming to the live. Make sure you like the live as well as comment so we know you're in the room. We want to make sure we're engaging. If you don't mind, let me know where you're from. We're talking about our weather. We're in two different parts of the country, so definitely put your city and state in the chat as well. Let's get to chatting and connecting. So this is my go live with ease and confidence. So I consider this my mindset conversation, because a lot of times people don't go live. You can't even get to the point where you want to talk about monetization because you really are stuck with what does it look like for me to engage in this way. So that's what we're going to talk about. So I want to make sure you guys are feeling confident at ease. I talk about things from the standpoint of TikTok quite a bit. So that's the main way I'm talking in terms of your ability to engage and think about your mindset. And TikTok live stream, that is. And then I coach stream here on YouTube. So this is saved as a playlist. If I say anything in this live, you can go back and review it. So it is here for you. And I appreciate you all joining the live. We're going to get to talking and chatting in a second. You guys will hear me in real time talking to my friends on TikTok, and I'm talking to you all as well. And then my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochet. She is in the chat, in the building. Hello, friend. Amber Flame, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So Yes Michelle Crochet, she is here. She is my moderator, but she's also the person I go to for YouTube support and coaching. So definitely you want to grab her. I am gifting her to you. I'm subbed and I like. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Well, let me know where you're from. We'll get to chatting. And like I said, Yes Michelle Crochet, she is in the chat as well. So feel free to connect with her. She does discovery conversations with you to help you with your channel, how to optimize it, how to make sure you are able to be in compliance with YouTube, but also making sure you're able to grow your channel. So feel free to connect with her. And if you go to either one of our channels and maybe you look at one of our shorts, our long form videos, comment, like, and subscribe. You always subscribe last. I tell you guys this because I want you guys to be successful, because YouTube will not approve that subscription because you didn't watch anything. So you got to watch something and then subscribe. So you want to do that, and then we'll go to your channel and do the same for you. So that's what it's all about. We are all growing. And so thank you so much. Oh, it's really okay. Yes, you got to be an adult to be in this room. Sorry about that. So yes, this is I don't know, can you put stickers? I should put 18 years adults only or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right appropriate word, but yes, you need to be of age. So I have a nice friendly face, but this is a professional conversation. So feel free to come on in. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining the live, and thank you so much for your support. And we will go from there. Thanks, friends. Okay, so let's see. Let's say I'm gonna start my conversation over here on the YouTube, um, on the TikTok, and we'll get going. 1 second, I gotta change my title out. Thank you all. And if you're still in the room and you are not a child, please comment, like, and subscribe so that we can get going. We can get to chatting and connecting. And then if you are interested in getting support from Michelle, yes, Michelle Crochets, you can also get put comments in as well. Yeah, so you can connect with her. So definitely have a conversation with her. Um, thank you so much, friend. And let's get going. I'm gonna change. Okay, I've gone live. I had to set my screen up. It took me a little longer. Good afternoon. TikTok, I had to think about what day of the week it was. Like afternoon, that's what we got. Thank you so much for being here. This is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. Welcome to my live channel. So let me know where you're from. Come on in. We're going to chat it up. This is my Go Live with Ease and Confidence. Luna, how are you, friend? How's everything going? So Luna, you got my message. I have to turn my volume down. I wanted to check it first. Thank you so much, all who are coming into the chat. I see you. Hey, how you doing, friend? Supreme, how are you, friend? Kolo, Kajuyo, thank you so much for being here. You saw my tilt my head. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining. So, Luna, yes, I sent your message. Carrie, how are you, friend? I sent your message, and you responded back, and we are all connected. So, you're in the group chat. So, when you get a moment, just go over there, just say hello, say it in the group chat. It has ebbs and flows where people are communicating a lot. I think we are in that season where people are like, okay, there's a lot going on. We now hit this 6 month, this halfway mark of the year. And so now I've seen some ebbs and flows with people commenting, connecting. So we're just going to bring it back up. We're going to bring folks back in. I know right now I'm still in the shadows. So we'll see how this goes with me being here. How you doing, Miss Darlene? How are you? How are your friend? Queen, how are you, friend? Come on in. I see you as well. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all being here. Queen girls. Queen's girl. That's it. How are you, friend? Anita, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining as well. So this is my 4 p.m. live. So this is where I do the Go Live with Ease and Confidence. I want you guys to feel comfortable about doing this process. I know there are many of you that are still trying to activate your lives and trying to get things going. So we're going to continue to help you grow in that way as well. But those who have not started, we need to start. What do you think you got in the, what do you think what do you think got you in the shadows? What do I think? You know what I really do think is the commingling of the Shopable page. I was doing too much over there. Too much with this account for that account. Yeah, so I think that's it. Jamie Lee. Actually, how you doing, friend? Jamie Lee is actually the person that brought to my attention the mixing and minglings of the two accounts is a no no, and so she sent some information over to me actually on Instagram on IG, and so I think because of that, understood. Yeah, I had done multiple things. When you think about me, even being in this account on that page when it was doing the shoppable live. How you doing, Ab? Appreciate you being here. So just stuff like that where I sat in on the live. I was kind of a moderator. I was engaging. That might have been it. Posted something in my stories. That could have been it. I actually, when I say post something in my stories, it's actually like a thread where me and my other account had a thread, and I had sent something from that account to my account. It could have been any number of things. I mean, really, I was doing a lot. So probably doing too much in hindsight. So now, you're living, you learn. All who are coming into the room, Shea Sprays, thank you so much. So if I was to track it, so today is going to be my fourth shoppable live that I've started that process. So it does go back to, if I was to track it, it probably is when that algorithm changed. So when you think about May 20th, I think most people are kind of sense that things have changed quite a bit. So I would probably date it to that date, the 20th. There was another account update I had done that happened recently, but I think I had noticed already the dip. So I'm going to date it the 20th. So we'll see how long this is going to take, how long I will be in the shadows. That's what we'll call it. But I think I would go back as far as then or as early as last week. I did have an incident here where I got a notice from TikTok. It popped up on my screen, and I'm trying to think what day that was. That probably was like last week, where it said it was a fake engagement message. Like it was saying they were sending me a warning, and I clicked to appeal it, and then it said it went away. It was like appeal accepted. Continue our bad. It was like some message. I need to go back and look on my live information and see if it's there as a date stamp. That could have been something that could have triggered the algorithm, but it said I was fine. So I'm not sure. That's the only other incident I had in the last, you know, I'll say dated 2 weeks, within the last 2 weeks, that could have been something else. But and I don't even know why it said faking. Like literally, when I was like, no, I didn't do anything. I don't understand why I got this message. I think it gave you a choice, and I clicked the one like I don't understand, and it said, and it came back unfounded. So I was like, yeah. So I saw, people talk about other glitches. People are talking about other things that have happened to their accounts. People have gotten restrictions. Obviously, we heard from Kim Love Jones. She had her incident this morning. So it just could have been, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. So like I said, it is. How you, Just Fabulous? How are you, friend? How you doing, Trish? I saw you come in. Frenchie Life, how are you, friend, for joining? Thank you so much, everybody who was coming into the live. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you tap and like the screen and share the live out. So yeah, I have no clue. Yeah. Thank you, Luna. I mean, like I said, I've been racking my brain on and offline. Every time I come on live, I was like, well, maybe I'll be fixed. And then I'm like, oh, I think I'm still in the shadows. Daquan, how are you, friend? Hey, how are you? So we'll see. We'll see if this is the live that gets me out of the shadows, y'all. We'll see. Sent an update message just now. You sent an update? It was about shop stuff because I know we were talking about that. So I'm assuming it was shop related. Okay, so yeah, I'll check it once I get off, friend. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Mrs. Latasha, how are your friends? Come on in. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, so we'll see. As you guys can tell, I mean, the way the numbers are going, clearly I'm not getting pushed out to the FYP. So it is very much my followers, my friends, my people, supporters coming in, y'all sharing a lot. So that's how this is happening. So that's it. I'm good, no complaints. I appreciate your friend. You said, I'm good, no complaints. You reached that level 8, yes, in subscriptions. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, look in here while you're in here. Let me know if you see Coach Miss Jessie, she was saying about subscription plan, and she was saying she couldn't see my other plans. She only saw the one. So let me know if you guys, if anybody's able to see all three. I think that was something that I wanted to make sure I wasn't, if I wasn't in trouble with them on that too. I don't know. I have no clue. So maybe that's part of it too. It's like we're taking everything away. No FYP, no nothing for you. So I have no idea, guys. But that's the thing about the algorithm. And I know I've been in other rooms where people will say it changes. People who've been here 5 years ago, the COVID years, it's totally different today than it was back then. So it does change. I think that is kind of the thing you just have to be aware of and contend with, that the algorithm will always be forever changing, and so you just have to endure any of those changes that come up. I can come up if you want. Sure, sure, sure. I'm here to learn English. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm the room for you. This this is not. You probably don't want to learn from me, friend, but I appreciate you being in the room. TT needs to get out of its feelings. I know, it's sensitive. Super sensitive. Hold on one second. Just Fab, I'm sending you an invite, friend. Yeah, I extended my subscription the other day. Do you see it's not, do you see it? Not this account. Um, oh, your main account. Um, Miss Darlene, that's what you're saying? Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it here. I probably have to go and look at my main screen so I can see the full roster. Hello, Coach Miss Jessie. How you doing? Fabulous. Just fabulous.
Ooh, tired, tired, tired. Oh my God. Busy bee is me right now. Okay, so the mix up with the subscription. Okay, so first of all, TikTok sent me a message. It says your subscription is due to renew in 5 days.
Okay.
So I was confused. I said, no, I don't. It shouldn't be. So when it sent me the message, I hit the message and it gave me that it's going to expire June 10th.
Okay.
So I'm like, why? And so that I didn't see nothing else when I hit it. It didn't show me the updated change that I made. It didn't show me anything. It only showed me the original subscription. So remember, I upgraded in the middle of my subscription. So it really was telling me that my original one is expiring. But when I hit to extend, it don't give me the option to see anything but the one that I had originally. But it was not the one. I started to think, I'm like, no, the one when I upgraded, it should have given me more time because I did it for 3 months.
Mm.
So when I responded to you and asked you that, it was with me looking at the message that TikTok sent me.
Mm.
So after your message said to go on your page, and I'm like, let me go on the page and see what message is there. So I went and I hit subscription. Then I saw the deluxe one
Okay.
that I
Let me see.
have,
Okay.
and then I hit. So when you see, if you made a change in the middle of one that you currently no that you previously had, when you go from your page, it shows you whatever one you upgraded to,
Okay.
and then it shows you a little button that says change, and then you're able to see all of your other ones
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So I went and I looked, but my date for update, or it really is not June 10th. It's technically July.
It's pushed out because of
It
the
was
3 months.
pushed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but the message they sent is so confusing because you would think that, oh, wait, my subscription is ending. So then if I would have hit extend, I would have extended on the old one,
Not
that
the
I
new one.
originally upgraded to, which makes no sense because technically I already have one that's all the way out. So what would I have another one again? So TikTok had to kind of do better with that part because it is confusing if you don't remember that you already. That's why I was like, wait, so you're not doing the stuff anymore? That I was like, maybe you made a change and that's why it resulted back to the original because that's what it looked like.
Right. Let me ask this because I think you were one of them, and somebody else who asked the question. Oh, I know who it was. They're not in the room right now. Um, did you try to do a subscription on this account, this new one, and it wouldn't let you?
Originally, it did. Remember a while back when I first got this page, it wouldn't let me subscribe at first, but I kept trying.
And
And then I checked again, and then it let me. But at first, it kept saying I could not do a new subscription because I'm already a subscriber
that's the message
for
she
the
got. Okay, she got
other
that message.
page.
So you're saying she just needs to keep, if she wanted one for her other page, she just needs to keep trying.
Yes, just keep trying it because I got that same message at first. It was like you already a subscriber with Dr. Lisa,
Okay.
and I'm like, well, yes, but that's on another page. So I kept checking because I was like, I want to use my stickers. I love my stickers. So, and I just kept checking it. I don't know when they changed or when they said it was okay. I feel like they let me do it after I set up subscription for my page. Before they
Oh,
paid for myself. I feel like
interesting.
that's when it let me be able to come and subscribe to your page
Okay.
from this account as well.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm looking at Darlene, your message. You said TikTok sent me a message that said I got a refund of $1.45. That's why I asked. Interesting. I asked. I did 3 months too. Interesting. TikTok, I don't know. I have no idea. Like to your point, Coach Miss Jessie, that yeah, they need to get their stuff together. It does sound
Yeah,
confusing.
it's real confusing. It's real confusing, especially if you're like new to TikTok or you're not like gonna keep pressing to find out what's what. Like because everybody doesn't won't go deeper. It'll be like, well, I got this message. Oh well, forget about it.
Right.
And for me, it could be like from another account. Maybe not really like in tune with the people anyway. Maybe you just like done a subscription at the time because you was excited. But but this is like I call this home, my house page. I gotta make sure I understand what's going on. So of course I wanted to ask more questions and I wanted to dig a little further. And plus I knew I had changed and updated to the deluxe. So I was like, well, where is that then? If you telling me that I'm going back to the first
Yeah.
one. So it looked very confusing though if you're not gonna do a little bit more research and check things out a little further. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate your friend.
Yes.
Look at Miss Darlene. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming up and giving us the update.
So that's right. Yes, I'm just over here. I'm cultural. I don't even know who I am, child. Oh my God. I had to change it to just fabulous because I changed it originally to just fashionable, but I kept telling everybody it's just fabulous. So I was like, wait, I don't even know what my name is. So I'll just change it to the name I keep saying, but now I keep forgetting that I changed it to that. I said, Lord help me. But anyway, so that's what was that for the subscription. But just tell them to go to the original page, and I would say disregard the message if because I guess they're sending you messages to let you know that your subscription is about to expire because technically it would have been because I did it for 3 months with the original cost. So they're right; it is up for expiring in 5 days. But if I made a different upgrade during that time, it really should have given me nothing until that one is up.
Right,
You
right.
know, but
Exactly.
it doesn't do that. It gives you the expiration date on the original before you upgrade it.
Right.
It's like it didn't sync or something.
Mm,
That's what it seems like. They did not sync together.
mm,
So it's very weird to me. Like,
mm.
didn't they come? Yeah. So that's that.
Okay. All right. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for coming up, sharing that knowledge. Thanks so much.
No.
Bye bye.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I see you. Yes, Michelle. How are you, friend? You came over. We got the flash code. Let me do that too. It's the Daily Heart Me. TikTok is TikTok and me today. Because they know y'all come in and get y'all Daily Heart Me's. Come on now. TikTok told me June 13th. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, friends. I appreciate you all coming in. How you doing, Silver Fox? Saw you come in. How you doing, Nika? Saw you. Trisha, yes, y'all ride with me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. She said, "Oh, this is it." She said, "Like this is my home. This is my home." I appreciate you guys. You guys are so great. So, oh, look at you. You're leveled up, friend. Look at there. Level up, cake. Okay. How you doing, Kim? I've been thinking about you all day, friend. Right, so I am going back to my playhouse. Yes, so yes, Michelle is in the room. So if you want to grab her, definitely grab her. She is your person. For YouTube in particular, when you, that's what I'm, let me do my commercial real quick. That's what I'm doing. I'm co-streaming. I have my friends over here. And so you guys know to come over and subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and connect with Michelle as well. She is the person that's helping me understand YouTube. And I tell you guys all the time, you need your people. You need your people. So make sure you got the right people in your ear, making sure that they are supporting you and uplifting you and keeping you motivated. That's what you need. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is the puppy doing? Oh, you do motivate. I try, guys. You know what? Like I said, this is an interesting time period, but hey, I am, like I said, I understand that there's something wrong. I think that's probably more my thing. I was like, okay, I think there's something wrong. But the numbers I typically don't pay attention to, but I know there's something wrong. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I need to pay attention now. I need to focus a little bit on the numbers. But at the end of the day, like I said, the comparison is the thief of all joy. That is it. Like I love that puppy. Oh, I've never seen the puppy kisses before. Thank you so much. That puppy really likes you, didn't it? Didn't it? It sure did. I had never seen that one. Yes, it will. Yes, it will all work out. That's it. It will all work out. I was So you know what I call this live. This is for my new people, people who do need that encouragement, people who are nervous and shy about this whole experience. Um, you do pop up on my FYP today on this new account. Did I? I did. It was the FYP or was it your friends? Let me see. Am I what? Because I'll follow you back. Maybe it was the FYP because I just looked and I said I need to follow you back. Okay, okay. um, hello, Lady J. So the FYP for, but you know what? Here's the deal with the algorithm. It knows where you're going. No, it's definitely FYP. Okay. Yeah, so it knows the rooms you're visiting, which is why I said I'm probably in the doghouse with this account for going over to my other account. And so that's where if the algorithm has changed and they consider that to be fake engagement or whatever the case may be, then for that reason, that would be why I'm in trouble with them. I was referred by Mr. and Mrs. German. How are you, Anika? Anika's World. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your friend. Look at there. You travel smart, not broke, hacks, deals, receipts. Let's go. You're live on Mondays. Awesome. You got a lot of time, friend. And all my friends who are in the room, Destiny, thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day. I am, friend. Other live hosts. So if you are going live, put it in the chat. Put your time zone topic. Let's put it in there. We're going to talk about you all and see how you guys are all going live so that people can see that. That's part of the motivation. When I say mindset, mindset is like people just shouldn't see me going live. They should see other people who are also doing this, who are also going live, who are also engaging with their community. So you want to make sure that you're surrounding yourself, and that's what this live is, surrounding yourself around people who are doing things that maybe you are nervous about, you're afraid of, you're shy, you're scared, all the things. And then they will keep you encouraged as well and say, hey, I was there before. I was at that stage. I remember when. And so you want to make sure you're surrounding yourself around the right people. Going live now on my other account. There we go, friend. Awesome. Jamie Lee. So have you started going live? I think you probably left by now. But if not, are you going live on this account? Let me know. Yes, you are, but it's but it'll end. I know it will. I know. Good. Hello, Doc. How are you, Destiny? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. Let's see. I missed some comments. You said I go live to teach you how to travel for free and almost free. Ooh, we need to be up in your room. What time you go live? What time and time zone? It was nerve wracking. It was nerve wracking your first live. You got through it though, Silver Fox. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. You probably just need to make sure you have a couple more talking points. Maybe that's the lesson learned. So if you have a few more talking points, things you want to share, do you talk a lot about yourself? I know you're at this point in your career where you're transitioning out. You're in those retirement years come. I think you just, if I'm not mistaken, I think you just started soon recently. So again, share your journey, share your story, share who again, how did you come to that decision? How was it for you? What are some things you think they could have done differently? You know, how many people do you need to go live? You need so the official word, Kim, is that you should have 1,000 followers to go live. However, TikTok is given live access much earlier. And really, what they do is give live access. Thank you so much, Anita, to people who are engaging, specifically engaging in lives. So you see people getting live access as early as 50 subscribers because they have that blue box. Okay, so live access, according to the books, is 1,000 subscribers. I say subscribers, followers, 1,000 followers, and then ultimately you can get live sooner based on your engagement. It must have went through because it says 6 to 12 months. Oh, okay. Oh, look at you. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. Not doing well on my lives. No, not yet, but I have the access. Okay, gotcha. You know what? Good. Hello. Good afternoon. How you doing, Nature Beauty? Um, you know what I would say to you though. This new account, it may be worth it to try it because you may get a different type of, especially if the messaging is different, especially in terms of your live stream. If the thinking is that this particular account, the Jamie Lee account, will be a little different in terms of what you're talking about, I would say it's probably worth the try. Coach Miss Jessie, I don't know if she's still in the room, but she's probably a good example of that, of someone who tried her new account and now she's like, okay, she's doing the shoppable stuff, but she's able to kind of be a little, it's a different approach in terms of what she's talking about. And so I think that's been very favorable for her. So let me just say that out loud. So I'll let her talk about it. She's in the room, but I definitely would say it's probably time for you to try the other account and just see what happens. Thank you so much. Yes, Silver Fox. Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, Anika. All right. I need to pay attention to that. My Mondays at 8 p.m. I don't know where I'm normally at, but I probably should be in your room just to see what deals and free travel. You know, in my travels is someone else that comes here. She talks about the homestays as another way to make your travel experience more affordable because you're not paying for hotels because you're doing house sitting, those type of things. You're on the FYP. Am I on the FYP? I'm on y'all FYP because I'm y'all FYPs. I'm just that I don't know if this counts. I need somebody. I would scroll. I need somebody to tell me on the FYP from an account that does not follow me, that's new to me. Somebody needs to come in the room and be like, yeah, you are my FYP. Because I don't think that counts because you guys already were in my room. The TikTok knows where you've been. They know where streets you hang out on. um, but I have a lot of posts with some tips, and I have free digital ebook which teaches you. Okay, this too. Awesome, awesome. We'll definitely be looking into that, friend. Thank you so much. Popular votes. Appreciate you. Yes. See you go live. Say that again. See you go live every day. Yes. Linda, how you doing, friend? How are you? Are you new? Are you new to my room? Was I on your FYP? You see, I'm all excited. I'm like, maybe I'm no longer in the shadows. I'm out of the shadows. But I don't know, y'all. I think I'm still in the shadows. You have to work. Say that again. You have to work the accounts differently on different phones. Yes, yes. So that's something I've been trying to be disciplined about. So in the last 24 hours, knock on wood, I have not used my phone at all to go to the other account. I'm using my tablet for the other account. So we'll see. We'll see if I can keep it up because I'm tempted because I'm usually used to going back and forth between the two, but I'm gonna try my best to stick to two different devices. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Like you say, you're back on my frequently watched, so maybe you're almost out of trouble. Am I? I'm back on the frequently watched. Yeah, because for anybody, Nika, you've been coming around, friend. Because I know, I think you've been here with me daily for definitely the month of May and all of June. So you said I was back there. Maybe we'll see. TikTok, I don't know. TikTok is funny acting. Should you encourage your lives, hearts, me taps, and shares? Yes, Anika. So what I teach here, so you'll have people who will ask all types of questions about going live. So let me do this. I'm going to do my spiel, especially for my new people, in terms of engagement. And what I teach is how you can in turn go and share how your followers, your community, your viewers can support your live. Okay, so it's important that you spend some time educating them because they won't do it, especially if they don't have blue boxes. You'll see a lot of people in this room, they have the blue box because they understand what does it mean to actively engage, how to make sure you got that blue box as an indicator in the heart, the orange heart as well, as an indicator that you are a supporter. You're part of the fan club or you're a part of understanding when you go live, you want people to support you too. So you're building your community. So you got to be intentional about educating people and spend some time helping them understand how to properly engage. Let me try with the lurking page. Okay, appreciate you. you're, you're my FRP, but you usually are. Thank you. That's what I said. Y'all got me all thinking like TikTok didn't change it up. No. You say yes, you have 30 people. Yes. And then it goes back down. Maybe we have to do something with the IP address and the followers us around when we add a new account. It has to be. I think it does. And like I said, I'm trying my best to separate the two accounts. So where I'm not on my tablet, I'm not on my shoppable page. I use that for the tablet, but I think it knows to your point. Yep, twice a day. You were worn in my live bubbles for several days. Really, I wasn't. Really. So I wasn't there. You know something I did today? Interesting. I had a video that had like super low views. I made it private. It's actually a video with my son in the cap and gown. For some reason, TikTok did not like that video. It didn't. I didn't get a warning or anything like that. I didn't get what do you call it? The account check. Community standards message. But for whatever reason, that video just didn't get reach. So I hid it. So that's everything I'm trying to think of. I'm like, okay, well maybe it's my videos, maybe it's my content, maybe it's something I'm doing. So I hit that video, but I don't know if that's done anything. I guess I should be say that again. I guess I should do the same to go back and forth on my phone. Yes. Be right back. Okay, thank you. Yes, say I'm about to leave so we can get some more people. Also cleared your cache. I did that. I did that. Jamie Lee had me do that again on what's today? Today is Thursday, Tuesday. So yeah, that happened recently. So I just cleared it out. I probably should clear it out again now that I did that video that way. But yeah, so I'm trying all things. I'm trying things. I cleared them last week. I checked for the new app update. So I've done multiple things, but I think it's just I don't know. I think I'm in. You go when you are in the shadows. They say it lasts for about 7 to 14 days, so 1 to 2 weeks, depending on what's happening. So yeah. So I don't know when it officially started. I think I noticed a change, especially where people would come in a room and it wouldn't rise really significantly for a while. Um, when I say rise significantly, I'm saying like over 30. 30 is like, I think 35 is the highest I've seen in the last, what, 4 days. So and I go twice a day, and you guys are tapping and sharing and liking and doing all the things, but it's not. I'm in the shadow, so we know. And then I didn't need the gold either. See, the gold didn't happen, and that again, that's an indicator too that they're not pushing it out. A lot of people views are down. I keep hearing live hosts talk about it past few days. Oh, okay. So live hosts are talking about it as well. I know content. I had seen several posts that people were talking about their videos, but live hosts as well are experiencing it. That's good. Well, not good, but that's comforting to know that other people was not just me. But who knows? You said something about hiding an unperforming video. Do you think that helped? Possibly. I don't know yet. I did it this morning. I don't know, and I don't as of now I don't think so. Because there's no indicator that says, "Ooh, now that you hit that, all of a sudden things are back to normal." So no, I can't say as of yet. I didn't post content. One of the things that was sent to me said take a couple days to not post content either. You're welcome. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, so I didn't post content. So I've taken some time out on in terms of posting because I was posting like daily, trying to do something daily, and I said, okay, let me just let this run its course, and then I'll post in the next couple of days. I think some things are changing. Yes. Hello again. How you doing? Suddenly, Susan. So, really quickly, Anika, if you're still in the room with me, say hello. How you doing? Is it Alka? Thank you so much, spiritual life coach. Thank you so much for being here. Um, if you're new to the room, long time. How are you, friend? Hello. I wasn't showing up on your FYP either. So, if you're new to my room, couple things. Hello. How are you, friend? Appreciate you being here. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Um, what I like to say is tap the screen. That's what I was saying. So you want to make sure your audience. So my friends who are in the room, thank you so much for coming by. My friends who are in the room, I usually say when you come to a live, you are entering a relationship. And so I say that because I want you all to know that as you're talking to your audience, as you're engaging with them, helping them understand how to properly engage is key. And when I say entering a relationship, the relationship is essentially a way for you to understand how do you support a live. So um, TikTok gives you points as viewers. Live hosts, we get diamonds, and then TikTok is here to make sure the space is safe for us. So you want to make sure your viewers are tapping the screen, sharing your live, commenting. So as you guys are commenting, those comments support the live. And so TikTok sees that as you're liking a live. TikTok sees that. It'll get pushed out as well. Now, when you're in the shadows, maybe not as much, but it will get pushed out as you guys are sharing the live out, as you're commenting, and as you're liking. I tell you right here, as you look at the numbers up there, it tells you who are the top viewers. So as people are coming into the live and actively supporting the live, you see all the top viewers. If you are really wanting to know how to get high engagers in your room, you want to make sure you connect with high engagers. That's the thing about it. You got to be around people who are high engagers. Just the same way I said about the mindset. You got to be around people who have a positive mindset. You definitely give good TikTok tips. Thank you so much. And so you definitely need to be around people who are going to help you grow. Okay? So high engagers is your first clue. So if you are connecting with those people, do you all see she has a cat pinned as her live goal? What does it say when you click that box? What does it say when you click the box? Yes. What does it say? That's true. What is the kitty cat saying? Thank you so much for that, Nika. But it it says, oh, it says not available. I thought you were saying the cat says you're awesome. Wait a minute. It says not available. Um, Let me pin it. So it says not available. See, TikTok playing games. Gifts not available. TikTok, what in the world? So certain people are able to send it. Huh. Interesting. Mm. Says gifts not available. Interesting. So Nika, so it said not available for you. Anybody else? Who else got that message? Yeah, it's not right. Yeah. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Now when you pin it, you can send. Oh, so you couldn't send it either, Trisha. So neither one of y'all could send it. I did as well. You got, oh, so you both got that message. Interesting. I'll reset it. I thought you were, and you know, we had this conversation before. It keeps showing the swan. It wants me to send the swan. I'm gonna go back to. Let me see. I'm gonna do a different gift. I'm gonna do the finger hearts. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. I see you. I'm good. I appreciate your friend. See all the numbers. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's the channel is growing. It is definitely growing. You gotta tell me what your numbers are. I need to go by and see because I think you got to be 25 shy. I'm thinking you're close, super close now. So I set a new goal. You guys can't see it. I said 9. You said I said 9. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I appreciate you. So what? Oh gosh, TikTok, you are TikToking. Oh my gosh. So I thought you was being cute, Nika. You said, what does it say? I was like, she's awesome. I'm awesome. No, that's not what you were saying. All right, friend. Hopefully it works. I didn't pin it this time. Oh, did it not work? Huh. Okay. Let's see. There's the finger hearts. Will not be defeated. I know I won't. TikTok is trying me, but it's okay. It's okay. I know it's not me. It's TikTok. It's not me. It's the algorithm. Your favorite will be able to support you. Yes, that is it. That is it. So, Mr. Darlene, you so sweet. Mr. Darlene said, "Look here, y'all gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I get my points in my support for Dr. Lisa. I see you, friend. I'll make it a little higher this time, so TikTok sees that people are here. All right, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate your friend. Yes, that's it. What is going on over here? Yeah, you said, Michelle. Look, she's like, what's happening? You know, it was not showing the goal for people. People weren't able to see it. Dang, leave some of the rest for us. Yes, I made it a little higher. did your 6 live? Look at you. I love that. TikTok saying I'm tired. I know. TikTok saying saying you tired, me tired. We TikTok tired as well. TikTok is tired as well. I know it's tired of me. It's tired of. It's like this girl comes here every day, twice a day. I'm gonna make her sit down. But no, I'm gonna still do it. How you doing, Define and Dana? Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Let's see. Yes. All right. Yeah. So whatever was happening, they were people were trying to do the gift box and it wasn't working. Um, my friends who are new to my live, as you can tell, this is part of the process too. You said just tired. I know. This is part of the process. You want to make sure you are engaging. So if you don't have a blue box, you want to pay attention to that too, because that's how you level up. I had a tiny panic attack getting a message to close my live. Turns out a hacker behind it. What? What? Oh, uh, leadership. You might have to come up and explain that. What happened now? You couldn't close your live because are you? Oh, you got one of those messages that was in the inbox that was in the thread here, the chat. Oh, I think that's what you're sharing. It happened to several folks today. You got one of those little fake people, the fake notification people. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, I should talk about that more often because yeah, you guys have to be careful about that. There's a couple different ways they do it, And depending on if you're not paying attention, if it's in the chat like that, a message in the chat, it is not TikTok. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not TikTok. TikTok, if you get in trouble with them, it comes right in the middle of your screen. You know it. Okay. You see the message as clear as day. You know you got a message. Okay. So anything that's in the chat like that, the only way it would be TikTok if it's like the invite message. There's messages like that that comes up. So I got a message a couple days ago where it said, um, in your close restart your live, and it looked like the inbox message, and it was a legitimate message. I restarted it, and then it didn't. It said you won't lose your data, just restart. There's some, maybe that was it too, but that happened. That happened a couple days ago. I don't know, y'all. Everything I'm thinking of, trying to figure out why I'm in the shadows, but whatever. So yeah, that's fake. And if you touch the message, here's how you know it's fake. If you touch the words and the screen pops up to mute and block, you can mute and block. That's fake. So it just so happened I was my very first time it happened to me. I touched the words. I was like, huh, I mean, that doesn't look right. So I touched the words and I was able to pin it or pull up the pin screen and mute and block it. So that's what I did. I was like, okay, that's fake. But yeah, anytime it comes in there, it's fake. Yeah, so they show up every now and then. They came into my live one day and I saw it pop up. You know how you can see people entering the live, and I always try to pay attention to who's coming in the room. Most of the time, I catch it, unless the chat is way up higher. So I was like, notification. Okay, notification. You can get out of my room. I know you not real. TikTok doesn't come in like notification. Okay, but yeah. So what they would have done is that they would have put in a notification. They had entered the room, and I saw it instantly and was able to kind of point it out to say, you're fake. I know you're gonna be causing trouble. So when I went to go look, they weren't in the room anymore. So they left the room. Yeah, just block them. Yeah, just block it as well. What did she do to handle it? Did you block it? You said who knew? Did you block it or did you end your live? I hope you didn't end your live. I'm trying to shut down my TikTok store before it even gets started. ID verification violations too. Oh, oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, sometimes your account has to have your ID verified before you start the shop. Yeah. Thank you so much. First day of John TikTok, I met my. Thank you so much. I appreciate the the gifts, Nika. I missed something. My friend won't let me shut down until I load a ID verification video. Oh, well, do it and then shut it down. I would do it and end it. Um, Still trying to be seen by folks who really want to hear me. Yes. Well, just keep going live. Just keep going live. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you got the trolls coming to your live, you're being noticed. Just gonna put it out there. Thank you so much, Silver Fox. I'm gonna say something, so just know that you're being noticed. I was 59 minutes and was about to stop anyway. Okay, well that's good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Yes Michelle. I see your friend. Appreciate you. Look at you. You're still holding it down. You almost there. All right, friends. If y'all don't get it, if you have not done it already, Yes Michelle Crochet. She is at 972. She's like right at the bubble, a little shy of 25 or so more subscribers on the YT to get to 1,000. 1,000 is a big deal because it allows you to get ad revenue if you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So if you guys get a chance, her name is Yes Michelle Crochets. She's my person that's helping with the channel, with me building this channel up. So I definitely encourage you to connect with her, and if you can, get her close to her last 25 or so to go. It allowed me to start this shop, and then came back with a violation. Weird. Yeah, that's weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would definitely shut it down. Something's going on. Like I said, the algorithm changes. It's so hard. It's so hard. You said I cannot go live. Hold on one second. My friend Jesus Christ of Kings it blocked you off. I cannot go live. Take that won't let me go live. TikTok won't let you go live. Um, Interesting. It must be age verification too. You probably need to go and do the age verification to see if it'll let you go live. It's definitely is weird. TikTok is changing, updating, etc. Yes, engaging. Thank you so much. The trust effort. Thank you so much. I'm gonna experiment with evening lives this weekend. Okay, that's good. Um, hey, how you doing, Sassy? Yeah, definitely. If you, Laura Lee, Lynn, how are you? I did the hundreds of times. Oh, and you're on. Okay. Um, Send in a help desk ticket. See if that works. So if you're on your profile, you click the three lines in the top corner. Go to settings and privacy, and then scroll all the way down and report a problem. And then once you click report a problem, there's a little uh, almost like a little pen and paper indicator. Click that, and that's where you can put in your problem. So if you want to report a problem, um, and so I think that's probably where you're at. There's been several people that had to report about the age verification not acting right for them. They may have had them in the system at a different age. It might have defaulted to today's date. Something they've had. I've heard several weird situations, and they've had to work with TikTok to fix it. So that's what I would tell you to do. Work with them to fix it. I didn't do that too. You did or did not. So yeah, definitely report a problem. See, um, yeah, definitely. Let's see. For yes, Michelle Crochets is it YTU want us to show love? TikTok didn't have some numbers that you provided. YT, the YouTube. Yeah, yeah. If you go there, she is part of that community, and she helps me because you guys know really quickly. You know I co-stream, so I'm on my tablet. So I'm live. I'm live up here. Um, So yeah, she is. If you go to my is it okay? If you go to my live, I don't know if the comments are still there, so you can click and get to her channel that way. But you can just go to Yes Michelle Crochets. She's good people. How you doing, Water Girl Raw? Appreciate you being here, friend. Um, and then Jesus Christ King did a heck of running around. Um, Poisoning me. So let me know what I missed the last part of it. Um, Good day, everyone. I hope all is well with you. It is. Appreciate you. I heard someone lost their live privileges co-streaming. Oh, really? Interesting. Hmm. I'm I'm not attached. I'm not tethered. You just hear me talking. So no, I'm not doing any third parties streaming. Is that what you're thinking? Like restreaming? That's one of those third parties impersonating you. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yes, you need now that's a different report. That's going to the legal website. So you got to go to tiktok.com/legal /report /copyright. So they use your photo or your any of your text your content. You can do you can report that. Yeah, the third party systems you got to be careful with that, especially if you don't have that what is the OS you know guys what I'm talking about, the link, the ability to the key to co-stream. So you have to request that from TikTok. So if they didn't request that, then that's something you got to be careful with, because I've heard people say that you need to have that as you are using a third party. Some third parties you can do it with. I just know TikTok's a little funny about it. So I don't do that. I'm here with you all. And then I'm technically what I'm doing is two separate devices. Two separate devices, two separate logins. And so they're not tethered in any kind of way. It's two different devices. So you're just having the same conversation. Yeah. Yeah, you got to request something. It's with the live studio when you're trying to do that third party type request. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the initial. It's OSM. O. It's a key. If you know what I'm talking about. Anybody who's a gamer should know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Hello, Nika. Thank you so much for the hearts. Water Girl Raw. So yeah. Um, so the way I do it, and this is kind of my recommendation, is that you wanna. Hi Rhonda, how you doing, friend? You want to make sure that you are separated. So Again, I've never done the third party software. I'm I obviously, as I grow, thank you so much. As I grow, I may consider having one of those platforms where you can have all of your things tied together, but I don't do it that way. I just do two separate devices, two separate um, systems running at the same time. Running at the same time, running the same conversation. So that's what's happening. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. I appreciate all the support, friends. Um, Let me know how you doing, Dana. How you doing? you got you got yes, Michelle Crochets. Appreciate your friend. I appreciate that. Tell her Doctor put Dr. Lisa sent you when you put a comment in for her. Internet challenges may have to leave. Oh, wow. Is it on my end? I'm wondering if it's on my end. Let me know if it's causing a problem. So again, my new people, whoever is new, your sound is different here than on T. Is it plus or minus? Let me know the sound quality. Is it worse? Better? You like it more on the tablet or here on the phone? Let me know. My end, sorry. Okay, appreciate you. Let me know which one you prefer. Somebody, I think you're probably gonna say TikTok because somebody said quality's worse. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Hold on one second. I had the cord. I had the cord in. Let me know if that fixed it. Dana, let me know if that fixed it. That happened to me before. When I plug in, I should remember not to do that. Your shop open to it is open tonight. I am gonna do 8:30. 8:30 on the other page. No, it didn't fix it. Interesting. It said interesting. Yeah, that didn't fix it, huh? Interesting. They said the cord when I was corded last time because that was my charger cord. I was charging it through the laptop, and so interesting. Okay, I'm not sure. Must be the tablet. Then I might need to reboot it. Interesting. Okay, thank you for sharing that feedback, though. Um, Happy Thursday. How you doing, Anita? Yes, it's me. Um, Awesome. So really quickly, yes, I'm doing shop 8:30 tonight. Um, it isn't bad. It's just lower and not as clear. It's fine though. Oh, I sound distant. Interesting. Okay, I might have to pay attention to how the tablet is set up. Interesting. Okay. All right, friends. Sorry about. See you later. Going to dinner with my son. Thank you so much, Silver Fox. Thank you for being here. All right, friends. Yes. So I am doing. I told you it's me, my energy. Okay. I told you it's me, my energy. Gotcha. All right. I let me um, let me say this. So I am going to stay on probably another 30 minutes only because, to your point, I am doing shop tonight. So I'm doing shop tonight. TikTok has me clocked right now at 55 minutes. So I'll stay a total of 90 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'll walk you through because Anika, I didn't finish my education for you. Thank you so much, Title Gifter, for the finger hearts. I didn't finish my training when it comes to engagement. So Lisa, what is the name of your shop so I can follow you? It's Dr. Lisa. So same name, Dr. Lisa Shops. Yeah. You said I'm here. Awesome. Dr. Lisa Shops. So DrLisashOps. Okay. So yes, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do shoppable Thursday, Friday, and Saturday lives. And I'm doing, I'm torn. I'm more than likely I'm going to do tech again tonight. Although I am thinking about adding a couple health and wellness. So we'll see. I gotta see if I can add a few products that are gonna be relevant to the live. So I have a couple that I'm thinking that I might try to add, but that's what it is tonight. Thank you so much for asking. So last time, this is where I said I think I got in trouble because of the shadows. I had brought my other account in here and it was engaging and I would pin me and all this other stuff. And so I think those are the things that I probably pushed the limit of, especially with the algorithm changing. of commingling the two accounts. And so now I'm trying to separate it out. So I didn't do that. So I could have used my son's tablet and added my other my other account, but I'm not gonna do that. So just know, if I were you, I would try to separate it as much as possible. Don't try to have the accounts commingled. Anika, really quickly, I tell you. So you heard me earlier say about you as a live host. You want to teach your people how to engage. So tapping the screen. If you look at the number of people in the room, there's a question mark. I always tell you to go to the question mark. If you click the question mark, it tells you how many people, those top viewers, how did they become top viewers? So that they became top viewers, I followed you for other account. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I tell you to go ahead and click that question mark so you know how many likes. So as you're liking a live, people get points for that. Okay? So you get up to 3 points every 10 minutes for liking. So you'll hear people, you're welcome. You'll hear people say, um, tap the screen or support the live, like the live. There's 25K that's happened. You'll see a heart pop up, and then there's going to be a line that crawls across. As that line crawls across, you'll see it go all the way across my name. The heart's going to get fatter. You'll see confetti dots popping out of it. And then when you let go, confetti falls on the screen. And it tells you how many likes you've sent. So you want to pay attention to that, um, as you're getting more likes and more people. TikTok, if you're not in the shadows, TikTok will push your live out to the FYF, the FYF feed, for you feed. Dr. Lisa, have you tried using certain keywords in the live description to see if it helps with the algorithm? Certain keywords in the live description. Are you talking about certain keywords like engage or FYF or FYP? Is that what you mean? From me writing it, or from you as viewers? Let me know what you meant by that, Suddenly Susan. I think that's what you're saying. So when you say keywords for my live to support it, so you're saying like nervous, shy, scared, go live. If I was going to put words like that in the chat, and then yes to all of it. Yes to what, right? I should have paused in all my questions. My husband, I thought about him instantly because he's like, you have all these questions, and I just say yes. Or TikTok live coach. There we go. Okay, I'm back and tired. Oh, you're so funny. He was in the streets. So I'm gonna put a comment. So I say, so this is for um, this is for suddenly Susan's recommendation. So you're saying if I did that, okay. Um, so again, like I said, I don't. Yes, okay. So we'll see. I don't know. TikTok is, like I said, it's I don't know what did it. I don't know. Well, to your point, you're saying if that helps to boost it in the description of your live, in the description of my live. You mean the title of my live, and then you have the about me. Is that what you mean? Or you're saying, okay, yes, okay. So yeah, I try different words in my title. Lately, I've been going with ease and confidence. I will use words like don't be scared, don't be nervous, shy. So I'm going to go back to maybe some of those words for this particular live because, again, that's what people are like, oh, I'm scared, oh, I'm nervous. And so it will get pushed out to people who are looking for that type of topic too. So you want to be intentional about changing up your titles as much as possible. And so I should do that. I'll try to do some different words over the next few lives and see if that helps. Again, I think I'm in the shadows for a certain timeout period. I don't know what that is, but I think that's what's happening. This is a timeout that they gave me. Juanita, how are you? Appreciate you being here. So yeah, I'm in a timeout. Don't know why, but we'll see. When you're new to TikTok, is there a certain amount of lives that TikTok requires from you as a live host before they start pushing you out? You have to do 3 lives over the course of 20 or over three separate days. So usually within 7 days, you want to do those three lives. So that's the first rule. The other thing is you want to make sure those lives, on average, you want to try to go live 30 minutes per live. For those first three lives, TikTok says they need you to go 30 minutes in total. It'll say it on your home screen. I tell people that if you're nervous and shy, try to do as long as you can, at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and maybe scale it as you go each day. So day one, you do 10 minutes. Day two, you do 15. Day three, you do 25. There's also part of the monetization, the scale live rewards that will say, um, in order to you to get the maximum payout for your live, you got to go live at least 25 minutes per live. Okay, so that'll give you 38%. The max you can get is 40%. So that'll give you 38% per live. Then, if you get 5 new followers, those 5 new followers, people who follow you here or the Daily Heart Me, you get an additional 2%. So that's how you get um, your full 40% per live. Let's see. Um, so those first three, and then when it comes to pushing out to the FYP, and TikTok being a little bit more aware and supportive of pushing your live out, it requires you to go live more frequently so they know you're serious. They get used to your message. They get an understanding of what you're sharing, what information what audience you're trying to drive to the room, and then again, you'll show up on their FYP. So you want to be try to go as live. I tell people daily. I know that can't work for everybody, but you want to get to the point that you go live at least 5 is probably better than 3 and 4. So I would say try to average 4 or 5 as you start off, and then if you can get to 6 and 7 and do some weekends. Weekends are pretty busy as well. I would do that. It's not very smart of you to put people in timeout. I agree. At the end of benefits, it does benefit them. Yeah, I don't get the logic either. Um, I would totally agree with that because if a room is active and people are here and they're engaging, then you want to TikTok should want to benefit from that as well. They should really tell us why you're in timeout. I know that's part of the education. Like people getting timeout for this reason, or here are some ways that you can avoid being shadowed. Put in the shadows. So just recognizing, it's not smart business first of all, and second of all, it's not helpful if you don't tell people why they're not being recommended. Like what happened. Yes, play around with different T words. Yes, I would agree. It's not very smart. Yeah, not good business practice. I did an hour and a half this Monday. Look at you, some sugar. How are you, friend? An hour and a half. How was it? New. I'm 53. Okay, 5 miles your warrior. Did you What did you talk about? Come on in and tell us how was it, friend? Just catching up on comments, so I appreciate you being here. So yeah, definitely tell us how it went. Okay. So yeah, appreciate that. Let's see. I'm gonna. You said I'm gonna start going live more often in the summer because I have more free time since the kids. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I do 5 a week. There we go. That's it. That's gonna help. Yes. Yeah. So if you can get to the point where you're doing daily, that's gonna be the goal. And like I said, weekends are better, especially as you're thinking about getting people who are scrolling and here and they're trying to figure out what they want to do in the app, and they see different ads and other things that are popping up and other people's content, and you get put on the FYP, especially if they're looking for your content. So yeah, so that's how that works. And so you see a lot more of that than you do during the week. Look at you all. So if you're in trouble, do you still get paid? I do. I do. Am I the only one getting paid less than $1 per live? Um, you know what? It happens with growth. The, how long have you been going live, Juanita? Let me know how long you've been going live. It was amazing. A little bumpy in the beginning, trying to read everything that was on the screen. There we go. That's it. Just keep going. Yeah, it's hard at times. I do at least 1 hour per live. Okay, 1 hour per live. And then how long have you been doing this? No, I get less than. You said no, I get less than $1. The- Every penny counts. I'm cheering for y'all dollars. Every penny counts. Okay, a little more than 1 month. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Every penny counts. I will say that. As you are going live and you get more supporters, they'll start gifting more. So here's what I will tell you. As you and I didn't get through this, Anika. This is for you. As you are working with your live, working on your live and talking with your community, you'll see where you need to educate them on how to go live or how to support your live. So you want to point out, I have a wish box. Okay, so if you guys want to support, I have a wish box, and also you can click the daily my picture up here to see my gift gallery. So that's another way. Between those two things, you just encourage gifts. Click. Don't forget to click my photo here so you can get to my gift gallery, and you can see some of the gifts that I'm still missing out of gift gallery. Or click my daily heart me goal. I'm sorry, not my daily heart me goal, my live goal. And then if they didn't do that, click the daily heart me because the daily heart me has fan club gifts that they have now. So that becomes another incentive. And then they have the points that are in there that teaches people about how to collect points, how to actively engage. And then again, you got to go back and claim those points. So there's different messages like, oh, we'll share this live out and you get 15 points. Or make sure you add a comment, you get 30 points. So all of those are different ways for you to engage. So it says if you're a fan, then you're going to participate in these other ways to support the live. Let's see. Thank you so much, Marie Exit. You said tell them your story. Hold on one second. Let me see. Um, uh, You want me? Are you just saying I should? You should tell your story. You definitely want to tell your story. Tell your story. You definitely want to tell. Or were you saying personally my story? Because I was like, I guess I should tell it. But so yeah. Oh, in terms of my live, how I started my first live, I started with 7 cents. Is that the story you talking about? How I didn't get paid. I started with 7 cents, and then my second live I started with 3 cents, and then my third live it was like 11 cents, and then my fourth live was like 24 cents, and then my fifth live was like 54 cents. So the first week I did not make $1. It added up to $1 probably by the end of the week, which I'm thankful for. But it took a minute to get that dollar. Now, the first month, that's why I said, that's why I asked how long you were going live. The first month, I had it set where I would get paid out at $100. So I did get $100 by the end of the first month. But my point is, per live, every dollar counts. And so if you're having people come in and you're getting less than $1, then out of all those coins that are adding up, you probably got $25, $30, something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's adding up for you. You're such an inspiration. I'm gonna do that. See my layout for 100. Set your yeah. So I set it now. So what I say, the live is passive income. So I set it so that it pays out at 500 now. So you said 525. Is that what you got so far? It's every penny counts. It will add up, friend. Payout, yeah. So it will add up, and as you are going live, more people will come in and support. But I tell you, it's about you educating people on how to engage. So if you point out some of the things that you have available, you say yes. Well, it's growing. That's what it is. It's growing. And then, obviously you're getting acclimated. You are learning, what your audience is asking of you and how to message that. And you probably have a room, and this is my room, and no shade against the rooms that have people who are just in the chat and gifting and doing all this stuff and pinning themselves up. My room, the nature of my room is that I'm educating beginners. I'm helping you as you're navigating this process. And at the end of the day, I'm educating live hosts so that you guys can take this information and then have your community support you. So if these are people who are don't understand, I mean, if I have new people in my room that are still learning and growing and don't understand all the different ways to engage, you got to spend time with them. Just like if you see a lot of people in your room with no blue boxes. Now, fortunately, I got y'all to have blue boxes, the majority of you all, but I get people who don't, and they're still trying to learn. They're trying to figure it out. And at the end of the day, I don't expect for y'all to break the bank. And that's not what this is about. This is about you all growing and understanding how you can be successful in this space as well. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. But that comes with time, and you just gotta let people know how to support. So anybody in the room, yes. Well, at least it was going up and not down. Yes, going up. Well, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think one of them lives, it did dip. Well, the three, that's what it was. It was 7 and 3. I was like, wait, three. I thought I was doing something with my 7 says 3. So it was going, and that one was the dip one, but that's okay. It is totally fine. Yep. That is all of my room except 1 or 2 people with blue boxes. Yeah. So you're gonna have to spend some time. I would say be strategic. Maybe one of your lives, you can spend some time saying, okay, this is gonna be about engagement. Again, without knowing your topic fully, you might make this a live topic where they understand the value of, I mean, I'm looking at your live, your bio. It says TikTok coach for content creators, food critics, and spiritual motivators. Um, I will tell you, yeah, you can make that a topic to say, okay, guys, what you do in a live session spills over to your content because the people who connect with you in a live will go over and connect with you on your content. So you want to start building an intentional approach, being strategic about how you engage both here and in the content. Okay? Because again, TikTok is looking for engagers. They want high quality content creators, but at the same time, you have to be engaging. So as you're coming to a live, you got to support the live. Yeah, it really only benefits other live hosts, the right, the blue box engagement points. The blue box and engagement points, the way I see it, and that's what the description. If you get a chance, click your blue box and look at the description, that um, question part. Hello, Harvey. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Um, yes, so true. Yep. So I would say it helps the viewer because again, as you are engaging, as you are doing all the things, maybe you come over here and you become the title gifter in the room. Okay. So Nika's there. Maybe Mariexa or some sugar decide they want to take over. That then becomes that recognition for this live. Again, people who click the high engagers, there are people who click that just from the competition perspective to see who is the person I need to knock off. Or maybe they're like, okay, I'm not going to knock them off, but I'm going to be in this top 3 because I want to be seen and visible too. So then they become part of the room is connecting with those people and they're getting new followers. They're getting more engagement because people are going to go in their content and follow them. That's how this works. All of it is connected. Harvey, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate your friend. Yes, so true. Yep, all of it is connected. I want you guys to miss that point. So, you said it really. So the points, when it comes to the points, Susan, here's where it becomes a situation. I jokingly say it becomes blue box bias. So as people are coming into a live, they're seeing who are their high engagers. They know. Again, it kind of goes back to this top viewing. They know who the high engagers is because those people come flying in at the top. People who are high engagers, they typically have a lot of followers. And again, they have those followers because people are paying attention to their engagement and people are following them. So because of that, it becomes in your best interest to have a box that is a high enough level that people will stop and show you some respect in terms of following you in the live and then going to your content engaging. So you'll see a correlation there. There's a direct correlation. Where do I go to find out if I'm making money off of my live? And do I need PayPal? You do need PayPal. That's how it's sent over to your account. And monetization is what you will check. The, the monetization balance, you will look at that and see how much you've made. Yeah. Anika, thank you so much. You said this great information. Yes, it tells you on the end what you made on the live. Oh yeah, that too. Yes. Yeah, per live you get a quick synopsis of your live and it tells you how much you made. If you swipe the screen while you're in your live, you can see how much you're trending at making diamonds and monetization. So that tells you some data as well. Thank you so much, Title Gifted Friend. Um, is going live on a phone or maybe difficult then? Phone, or is it maybe more difficult? Angie, thank you so much, Nika Grace. Appreciate you. You said, Mother Tim, I love how you skipped the mirror before. Um, I don't know if that's an insult. We're gonna leave that for a second. I don't wanna block you, but let me know. I think you were insulting me. I think you're trolling me. If you're trolling, let me know if you're trolling, and then I'll just block and mute you, mute and block you. But I think you might be. Thank you so much, guys, for the gifts. I see the finger heart. Um, I should say this out loud to TikTok. TikTok, I'm about to get off shortly. So I'm almost close to 90 minutes, but I'm gonna get off in a little bit. So catch up on comments. I appreciate you all being here. Let's see. Uh, and I might be being pushed out to the FIP if people coming in trolling. So let's see. Thank you so much, Sugar. Appreciate you. Uh, it's a lot of work keeping up with the title snatchers. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I sent an invite by accident. Don't answer. I apologize. I did not mean to do that. Thank you so much. You got to level 4, so they have you on a time limit now. No, 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 no. I'm doing 90 minutes. It's not actually 90 minutes. I have 10 more minutes before it gets to 90. I'm doing it because I have my shoppable live tonight. So I'm doing my shop on my other page, Dr. Lisa Shops, that page. I'm gonna go over there, and that's at 8:30. So between now and then, I gotta get myself set up. So I try not to. This is my new thing. I try not to stay like 2 and 3 hours that I used to do on this live every day because I now need to set up my setup for shop. I need to respond to messages. I need to eat. I need, you know what I'm saying? Because shop I'm on from 8:30 to like 10:30. So I'm on for like 2 hours because that's the recommendation too for shop. So I just got to get myself like mentally and physically prepared for it so I can do it. Did I miss any questions? I apologize. Let's see if I missed any questions. I'm driving and keep bumping off. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay. Thank you for being here, Odell. I appreciate you. This is great. Anika, did I answer all your questions? I feel like I did not do it. You got the blue box. Anybody in the room who does not have it, let me know. I appreciate you all being here. So, Deshelle, thank you so much coming into the room, sharing out the live. I think TikTok heard me say I'm about to get off. So you came in the room. I appreciate you being here, though. Yeah. So I was teasing about that, but that is a real phenomenon. When you say that, the algorithm hears you, so it will push more people into the live temporarily. And so just recognize that that's something you might want to say if it's truly like around the 30 minutes to the hour mark. Any of those marks you see kind of a little bit of a surge because people are either looking to come in or maybe you showed up in their feed and they swiped up to your page. Um, so we talked about engagement because Anika, you wanted more information about engagement. As people are liking your live, commenting, the comments are great. When people are connecting with one another, when people are chatting and asking questions, that's engagement. TikTok sees that engagement and will in turn push more people into your live. So you want to make sure that you have people answering questions. You want to make sure you are talking to them. You want to have maybe a few um, questions and comments to get people to chat that you have as a part of your live topic. So you might have a topic that's focused on travel. You asking people travel questions like, when was the last time you went on vacation? Did you do a vacation in 2025 yet? Who's going on vacation yet? So spring break just passed. Any special spring break trips you got? Who's going on vacation this summer? Where are you going? So again, get people to chatting in the chat and see if they comment and respond back. And that will allow the chat to get to moving. Okay? I always ask the question, who's new to my room? Hi, Allie. How are you? These are fantastic ideas. You're welcome. Yes. So you want to make sure your chat is chatting, your screen, people are sharing out your live, people are liking your live. All of that matters. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome. All of that engagement matters. It does bolster the room, especially if you're not in trouble or anything like that. You'll see more people coming in. You'll see it hit the FYP. It does take time. So um, as you are going live, thank you so much, Queen V. Appreciate your friend. As you are going live, recognize going live for about 3, sometimes 4 weeks. You always hear me say 3 weeks. 3 weeks, what it was told to me is that that's the sweet spot. That's when you know if you're doing it daily, you might be getting pushed out to the FYP. You're so patient. You always give best tips. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. You're welcome. Miss D, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Some sugar. Love that name. And so, yeah, you definitely want to have those questions ready to go. People will feel seen and heard, so I try to do that all the time. My people who are liking the live right now, you know, people want to feel seen and heard. They're not there just to, be a bystander. They want to feel connection. You have given me some great ideas for tomorrow's post. There we go. That's it. That's it. So as much as you can, just keep making sure, hello everyone, that your community is supporting you as well. So the fan club might be worth explaining also, so that people understand how to become a fan. You know, I I always tell you I'm not a big fan of the fan terminology, but it is part of what we're doing now on TikTok. So recognizing that the fan club is something that you want to have people support for a couple reasons, because it tells them very clearly as a fan how to be part of the community, how to support the live. If you share out the live, you get points for that. If you comment, you get points for that. If you like the live, you get points for that. So it's telling you very clearly how to be a fan. You can level up. They have level up cake that people sends. They'll have other friendship gifts that are in there. So again, that's the fan club support. The other reason you want people to engage, because it teaches them how to engage, is number one. The other reason is that it's part of your metrics to monetize. So, and this is kind of where I think TikTok should have kind of pumped the brakes a little bit with the Scale Live Awards, because people are really using this as a driving force by how they are running their live, as opposed to just supporting people who are there. Okay, but they use it as a strategy. So one thing, if you click the daily heartbeat, you instantly follow the live host. It also has a part of your weekly missions, which is part of the Scale Live Award. So that's how you get monetized. So those weekly missions, you are doing a couple things. You are trying to move up in the rankings. That's one of the things that you can get monetized based on. You're getting monetized because you're live host. So you essentially will get points or a percentage of your rewards, up to 13% in total for the weekly missions, but you get a percentage from people who move up in the ranks. So if you move up and surpass your current ranking, you get I think it's a 3%. I think it's a 3% bump for moving up. It's either 2 or 3. It's a percentage though. So you are able to move up that way. And then if you click the daily heart me, because you've gone live, so the first way is that you've gone live more than one day. So my people who go live 2 or more days, that's great, because you're bumping up the Skill Live rewards. 5 days is, like I said, the sweet spot, if not more. Okay, So you really want to go live at least 4 to 5 days so that you can move up and so you get the highest percentage in terms of how many days you've gone live. Also, the daily heart me, the your fans coming back to your live is what that represents. So people coming back to your live to engage, that becomes another way for you to get more people to support your live. Okay, and TikTok gives you a percentage based on how many new people you've gotten from 0 to 100, and then from 100 to 200. Okay, so I'm sorry, zero to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 2,000. So that's the metric that you're playing with. So as you get more fans, more people come into your live, then you're able to get more support. Okay, thank you so much, and TikTok gives you more rewards. You said I'm going live daily. How's your room going, moms? You entertain kids all day. You all can talk for 1 hour to your phone. Yes, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, is your live based on that type of tip? What are you doing for your live? Because you need to think about that too. Family of 11 on parenting live 10 a.m. Okay, that's right, parenting. All right, daily. Awesome, awesome. And then you have a stand store. Awesome. And that's right, because we talked about this, Allie. You don't have 1,000 followers yet, so that stand store in your bio is part of a strategy. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. You could do a link and put the website there. It just wouldn't be clickable, but it should show up if I'm not mistaken. All right, friends, thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. We're about to hit the 90-minute mark. I'm happy to answer any last minute question. Love is bumping up my followers to over, yes, live is bumping up your followers to 800. Yes. Yeah, I started my live with 1,600 in January, and now I'm at 13.4. Yeah. So it is definitely a boost. A lot of it is live. I can't even say it's content. What will happen is that you guys will come to my live, and then you'll go engage in my content because you're like, oh, let me see what she's talking about over here. But a lot of it is from live. That's the whole thing. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Oh, I sent invite by accident. Don't answer. Don't answer. That was an accident. Don't answer. My finger hit it. Thank you so much for being here, though. And can you please tell me how to scan my video? Uh, Tell me more. Scan your video? Anita, you mean do an auto check? I think that's what you're talking about. Thank you for all your shares. You're welcome. Yes, you're totally welcome. And if you have not followed the live, go ahead and follow the live host and then tap the screen and share out the live as well. But I'm about to head out shortly. I just wanted to make sure I said that. What do you do if someone is using your face to advertise something? Oh, report them? You didn't give permission? Like, is it an ad agency? And you didn't give permission? I think I would report. You could submit it to legal. There is a form. Um, yeah, I think there's a form. There's a list of different ways you can report a problem. So yes, so if they're trying to impersonate you or use you to promote something that you didn't promote or give permission to promote, yeah, you could do that. You can absolutely do that. So yeah, report a problem. Okay, let's see. A form. Yeah, form is on the website www.tiktok.com/legal /report / copyright is the one I went to, the copyright infringement. That's when I had the imposter accounts. But you might want to just go to the legal website and then look around for the different ways to report problems. I would do it that way. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, so thank you so much, Richard Sunflower. Appreciate you. Hey, Cashmere, thank you so much. How are you, friend? Thank you for the daily heart me. anyone else got questions, let me know. I was about to get off. I'm telling TikTok I'm about to get off, but I appreciate you. I'm well. How are you? I'm doing great, friends. So yes, I'm not doing my the whole time here. But if you have any questions, let me know because I do respond to messages. I don't initiate them, but I do respond to them. So you're welcome to send me a message and I will respond back. How when I go into settings, then what? Anita, when I go into settings, scroll down and click um, when you go into settings and you click that, you can scroll down. What are you trying to get to? To report a problem? Let me know what you're trying to get to, Anita. Oh man, when are you coming back? Oh, I come back daily. I come back at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. So if you click my profile, you can click the bell. So my mini profile is going to pop up. If you click my profile again, it takes you to my main profile. You can click the bell inside to get my notification to receive notifications of when I live and when I post and when I go live. Thank you, Doc. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Um, yeah, that's what you want to do. The bell, and then my people who are curious about please peace and blessings. How are you, friend? Um, really quickly, I'll flip my camera so you guys can see it. But yeah, so if you go here at the top of the profile, this is the desktop version, but really on the app version, there's usually a bell up there. So just make sure you click that so you can get notifications. Well, here, we'll be here Saturday. Thank you so much. Yes, I will be uh, Monday through Sunday, essentially. Yep. Thank you, Queen V. Clean up posts that are showing errors. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. My page comes back healthy. Thought you were going off. I am Anika's World. I am about to get off right now. I was just sharing the last tidbits. Stand store, if you want to click that. If you are an overthinker and you are afraid to take it in your room, go down below my free overthinking action. It is going to help you become unstoppable in 2025. Okay. I've been doing this since January daily. And then in February, I started twice a day. So I understand the algorithm, although I really don't understand why I'm in timeout, but whatever. So, but I understand the algorithm pretty well. So, what I would tell you is that change happens frequently here. And this is just part of the changes. And the changes that they want us to make so that they can probably be very marketable and professional, and making sure that they're creating people who are high quality live hosts and creators. So, all that is playing into this. All right, friends, I so appreciate all of you all. Thank you so much for the support. If you have not done the Daily Heart Me or follow Live Host, go ahead and do that now so that you can have me as a supporter for you. And then I will be back at 10 a.m. Tomorrow and 4 p.m. And then in the evening, tonight, Friday, and Saturday, I do a shoppable live. So I show you all the latest electronics and help you understand how to make sure you are able to get the best prices and deals. So that's what I focus on. Thank you so much, everybody who came in. Hello, hello. Good evening. All right, friends, take care. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. Bye bye. You're welcome. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. I appreciate everybody joining the live. Let me know if you have any questions in the future. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Bye bye.